Alright, so as I've written on Twitter yesterday, I just started playing Blueprints and I feel a little bit stuck in the game. So as you can see, I already unlocked a few things, I've solved a few puzzles, but I am struggling. I'm struggling because I don't really know what to do. So I've noticed that most of the rooms have these paintings and they seem to be consistent. So the same rooms have the same paintings, but I haven't figured out yet what the meaning of them is. I've also figured out there's lots of rooms with clocks that advance, and I also haven't yet figured out what the meaning of that is. So I think this postcard here is meaningful, and I think it's connected to the office somehow. Because in the office there's like this journal that says, hey, when you visit Reddington, can you please get me these books? In a previous playthrough I had a magnifying glass and I tried looking at this, but didn't really catch anything of importance. Car keys. I think there's a car in the garage. I think that's of some importance. I also noticed these statues here of chess pieces. They also seem important. It's kind of a running theme that I see something and think, oh, that's probably useful somewhere. Same as these weird statues here. But I have no idea what for. Similar figure like this hand also appears in the office. Also don't know what that does. And I think this moon-shaped necklace could be important later somehow. Again, no clue what for. Right now I'm just trying to get to all of the rooms and just see what I haven't seen yet. So this painting is weird because it's in full color. It's not like the others. And I don't recall seeing it before. This room is also very strange because there's a lot of clocks here. Like, kind of makes me believe that like at a certain point in time I need to be in this room for something to happen. I assume that this box here opens up at a certain point in time, but I haven't figured that out yet. It could be that this is connected to the chapel at some point, because this is not a cross and that kind of looks like... It doesn't. It actually doesn't look like anything. So I'm just trying to give out my thought process here, so you can see what I'm struggling with, what I'm missing. Maybe because if I don't talk about it, I don't think about it. And I remember in the commissary there was like this paintings hung out like this but not this. So I think that's how the paintings are related. So in the parlor game I know one is always true, one is always false, and one could be anything. Box next to this box contains gems. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. Box next to this box is true. So my gut feeling says that this contains the gems, because this says both boxes next to this box contains gems. That can't be true because only one contains gems. Also another chess piece here in the background. So this, I believe, is false. The box next to this box is true. I believe this is also false, which makes me believe this is true. Which makes this contain the gems. Alright. I don't know if there's anything else here in this room. Oh yeah, puzzle piece here, this weird puzzle thing. Don't know if that's important. Security. I noticed something in the security room. So I know all the red memos are lies, and I know there's some text here, or unless written by hand. Okay. Red memos are lies unless written by hand. The keycard system. I know that if I set it to high security and offline mode to unlocked, and I then later turn off the power, then that's like a really good thing. Because I get like a lot of free doors, I think. More likely to. Kind of none of these are something that I want. I know here that it says like, oh, 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. I have no clue what that means. I don't know if I need to eat that many in one run or if I should not eat them. I don't know. See, the point is, I don't know what... When I'm reading too much into it... Coffee looks weird. Why does it only have one E? When I'm reading too much into it, or when I'm like genuinely onto something. I got the utility closet. I don't want to lock myself off. So this is also something. Could this be related to one of the clocks, like at 20 past 11? Because at 20 past 11 I was here, I did rotate the thing, but nothing happened. So I don't know. Maybe the clock is different. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it. Oh, great. Okay. So I know there's these different star constellations. This is what I'm getting today. And I know I can go up there as well. Where I was able to like change where this looks at, but I don't know if that does anything. I don't know if this like is already solved or not. I feel a little bit like a fish out of water. So, can rotate. I've never gotten that room before, so that looks interesting. Oh, I do not have any keys. This is interesting, because this here says locked, but these don't. Okay, let me get back to some other place. So I know it's not that good if I keep running around. So chess piece here. But I rarely ever actually run out of steps. So mostly I run out of rooms. So here, a rook. Here's the thing telling me to make notes, which I am. Yes, this is where we've been before. So this room feels a little bit empty. I don't know if there's actually anything to do here, to solve here. Probably it's like one of the most important rooms in the entire game. Cloister. Yeah, why not actually? Why not? Okay, yeah, this is a room I can't open yet. This statue looks important. And I know the third mound, I've seen another one of these in like the garden or one of the other green towns. Again, I don't know if that matters. Breaker box, okay. So let's do this here. I also already solved this puzzle here. Wait. The dark room. I wanna turn the power off here because it always burns out the bulbs. Maybe if this is the only one that's on, then that's a good idea. I don't know. But that's something I want to try. So this is something that I can open now. Archives. Hallway. See all three of you. I mean it's a 4-room, but this is a really big penalty and I don't know if the archives... I mean, I'm sure they hold something important, but I'm just not getting it right now. Okay. Corridor. Okay then. Okay. Can I open one of these rooms? What happens if I open this one? It's the locker room, the sauna room, and the pump room. The closet could have 2 items. But the pool gives me more... Oh, I can't. Okay, never mind, I don't have gems. Now I have gems. And here again, here's like a drawing. But this one is different. I think this one is different. Could it be that there's like multiple different closets? Let me take a screenshot. I don't know. Okay, let's check out the hallway then. There should be a key here. Yeah, and it says this note is false because it's not handwritten. More likely to be locked. So when it says it's a lie, then I don't know if it says the doors in the west wing are less likely to be locked, or does it mean the doors in the east wing are more likely to be locked? So the west wing should be... Okay, never mind, I'm not getting there. The archives. Yeah, I mean, okay. The boudoir or the coat check. So I've been to the boudoir before, And I think I've solved the riddle there, or at least one of them. Because the safe is already open and I notice like a drawing here of like a leaf. There's this letter here. And the combination was 12. Huh, that's interesting. I think that could be a clue as well. Because this was like at Christmas, and I feel like, yeah, that was the code, 1225. Because I know Americans write dates like this. Let's check out what that is. Hoople Sports. So I don't know. This room is red, and I feel like that could be an indicator for something, but I don't see anything of note here. Like I see a few basketballs. But I don't see anything noteworthy otherwise. Maybe the passageway. I think that would be a good idea. Degree, okay. And whatever that is. Ah, okay, that's the storeroom. So I already upgraded this, so I'm getting a lot of money here. Gems here. Here is another pawn, and this building looks a little bit suspicious, like this model building here. So here we have another code, and I don't know if that's like interesting that there's like the same drawing here, like the same one as in the closet was in the storeroom as well. And also I noticed that the drawing here isn't the same as here. No clue if that matters. So here are these boxes. I also found some boxes in like below the manor, but I wasn't able to do anything with them. Here is the same globe with the same clock below, or I don't know if it's a clock, but it looks like a clock, and it shows the same time. I remember seeing this drawing too a while ago in one of my previous playthroughs, I think like in the nursery. Again, no clue if it's important or not. Okay, so this is locked. Launder currency, drawing room. I don't know what you may draw new floor plans means, but I've never been to the laundry room. All of your keys with all of your... Oh god, that's cool. Actually, yeah, why not? Let's do that. Okay, so that should make it a little bit easier to get some gems, or to get some special rooms. Okay. Are all of them the same? Yeah, I guess so. So that's it? That's all I can do here? Oh, okay. Huh. I think this might be related to the pump room. I've been in the pump room before, but I have no clue what I was supposed to do there. So here, it's almost 11. So maybe we could go back to the observatory, because we have the steps. Ah, the dark room. I had that one before too. Nah, it still burns out. It still burns out if I have the lights on here. Even if it's the only thing. Okay. Okay, then let's get back to the observatory. And the den is nearby. Let's actually get to the den first. So here, it's almost 11 now. So I feel like this says like 11:20. Also notice that the pendulum here is not swinging. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's like an indicator for something. I know this is not very exciting, so feel free to skip forward. Also, maybe I should note that I did not read any guides, any wiki, or watch any watched any videos on it. Also, I noticed that the globe doesn't stop at the same position every time, because if you look, the landmass here turns slightly to the left every time. And I noticed there's these like indents here, here, and here. And I don't really know what they mean. I don't think I actually should have walked here. I think I should have stayed in the den. Okay. Okay. So it should be... Oh, there's a clock here too. It should now be about time. Maybe I can even... And nothing happens. Oh, there's a notch here. Has that notch always been here? I also noticed that it's not really centered. Yeah, this has been a huge waste of time. Amazing. So back to the dark room. See, that's what I meant before with the steps aren't really the limiting factor for me right now. So the archives, since we're already here anyways. This looks important because it's lit up. But I don't know what to do with it. I've read through these files here, but I don't know what to do with them. And yeah, that's pretty much everything I've seen in the archives. So north here. I know there's like some pieces of paper here laying around, some photographs maybe, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be like a mini game where I have to develop all of it. But maybe I need an item for that, or maybe... oh great, amazing, so this is... yeah, we're done. So here's this book, The Red Prince, that Miss Marion Marigold wrote. This is the woman from the archives here. The same woman here with the picture book Swinburne, and I think another book was mentioned as well. So I think that RLCF could be like a code for something, but I don't know. I simply don't know. Yeah, exactly. So the picture book here, which I find weird because, like, from my understanding, red is like supposed to be like the wrong color. Like, you know, all the notes written on red paper are wrong, etc. And yeah, the red book is like the red print is like a self-referential book. And that is pretty much it for the playthrough right now. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. I think I'm going to call it a day. And that's kind of my experience with red prints. Like, you make a floor plan and you go through the floors and you don't really find anything out. Like, I feel like I'm no closer to solving the final puzzle, or any puzzle really, than I was before. Yeah, so that's been kind of my experience so far. Yeah.